Good morning. I hope everybody is doing okay. This is another one in the series, the botanical series, and this is the using your bases up part of it. So we've been doing this now for a few weeks. I had nearly cleared my basket and I went back through all my cut up ephemera and yeah, now I've got lots more. But I guess this is an ongoing thing because every time you print out, there's bits in there that are plain that need decorating, or you know, you might do a challenge or something and end up with, these are the ones that I did with Roxy Creations. So again, I've ended up with more bases. I found one of my old calendars and I cut the bottoms off. I've had some new Tim Holtz things, so I've got some packaging. So I'm guessing having bases is just, you know, an ongoing thing, what we're all going to have. So yeah, I shall just keep doing it. And obviously because I do love botanicals, and they're the main things that I do, even though, you know, I do the Edith Holden and Tim Holtz, and I like doing blue things and purple things, but mainly it is botanical. So I should keep doing the bases in a botanical, unless I did want it specifically for, you know, another project that I'm doing. So I've got these postcards, and this is a set from Susan Taylor Brown, who is Poppiness on Etsy, and it's a massive kit. I can't remember how many pages it is. I'll show you how many I cut out. So obviously you don't have to print the whole thing out. I printed the whole thing out and I've got all these. So yeah, I've just clipped them together, and yeah, I should just keep doing different things with them. And not only did I get all these, but all down the sides of each page there was loads of tiny ones. So I've got all these. So I think I'm gonna do some clusters with these. I think I'm gonna do one of those long strippy things, like a snippet roll with these. So yeah, really nice kit. It is a newish, well, it is a new kit. Well, by the time I think this is published, it's probably a couple of months old now. So what I've done is got so many out, I've inked them. I think I used the gathered twigs, and I've inked the back. Now you can see the back's craft paper. You may have heard me go on before that because I'm not using my printer so much, every time I do use it, I think the ink's drying up. So when I print, so you know, when I printed these, I think there was 8-10 pages. I just pressed it to print, ignored it, and then, you know, when they finished, took them off the tray, and they'd all got those lines down. So I had to do the head cleaning, and then I thought, well, I'm not just chucking those papers, so I've reprinted them. So at the back is the other print. So I've used that craft paper. I mean, you can slightly see, but by the time I've got a bit of decoration on, I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. I could have covered them with my trash, what I've been cutting down, my cereal boxes and stuff, but I'd already done them on 200 GSM, and for what I want these for, I don't want them any thicker than they are. So this craft paper is an A4, and it's a sticker, so I've just stuck those on. That is on my Amazon favourite list. I think it's under, don't know if it's under papers or bits and bobs. So I've done that. I've inked both sides. And what I'm going to turn these into, we did postcards before, and we did them that there was connected like a booklet, So I did it that they opened and we got little pockets and things. Another time I'll do some little notebooks with them. And this time I'm going to put some hinges on them so we can have them hinging that way, hinging that way and hinging that way. And really you could have them hinging that way, because why would you have it doing that? Let me just think about this. Yeah, the same reason you do that, because there's something else underneath. So yeah, we can do all of them. So how many have I got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I've got enough to do that. So what shall I do? Let's start. So they're all going to be different heights and things. So if I pick 2 like the same-ish height, I can do the hinges all at the same time. So I've got 4 here, what are very similar size. So it's 3 1/4 what high. So I've got my big trimmer next to me. So if I go 3 1/4, I'm just going to go just under a quarter. So that'll be the height. It is a little bit big, isn't it? But I can trim them down. And if I go, I don't know, let's have a look what 1 1/2 inch looks like. That's 1 1/2. So if I cut 4 of those, so 2, 3, 4. I can't pick that 4th one up. And then all I'm going to do is just fold them in half. Could get your scoreboard out and do it at 3/4 of an inch. If I'd have got my little tiny one out, I would have done that, but that's okay. So that's them. I think maybe next time I might do them at 1 inch. Maybe that's just a little bit too wide. You know, I want to do them in craft. Yeah, I'm going to do them in craft. Hold on a minute. I'd not even thought about it's going to go on the back. And then you're going to have this. So I think it needs to be in craft. So this time I've cut them just at 3 high and I've done them 1 inch wide. So that was probably for the best anyway. Yeah, these are a lot better size. And even though it's a different craft, it's a little bit more cohesive. The reason I picked the cream is because I was just thinking about the fronts of them. But I'm not having the flip on the front. I'm going to have it at the back. So I'll just fold these down like so. It's quite tough craft, this is. I think this might be like 220 GSM. This will be in my Amazon favourites as well. So I'm just going to get my, I was going to call it a paddle. Yes, I'm going to get my paddle out and yeah, just give them a burnish. Like so. like so. And not, they don't just have to be stuck to a journal page. You can obviously add this onto the front of like a file folder. You could have an envelope at the back like that. So it's just a piece that you put on another piece to flip open. I think they're very versatile pieces. So I'm going to get it like that. So this would be stuck on something else, and then it would open like so. So it wants glue in like that. I'm surprised my art glitter's working, because I've not used it since yesterday. I'm going to say this is my first time in the craft room this morning. I have been up over an hour, but I still feel a bit groggy. The joys. It's a cold morning as well. So that's that one. And again, I'll have it flipped out, so one's going on this one, and then I'll do two on the other side, and then it gives me some variation if I'm doing something flippy outy. I'll be able to use these in it. If I'd have used the 3 3¼ ones, I would have just you know, done a little bit of to cut them down, but seeing as these don't go right to the top, I don't think it matters about doing them down. So those two go that way, this is going to go the other way. I think if I do a couple of each, I'm going to cover all bases, because I think if I just did on one side, it'd be like, oh, I wish the flip had been on the other side. So that one's going to go that way. So, you know, if that was, well, it could be the same size. So you could have those. You could even have them. You could have that like there. And you could open that and have a writing space. And then open that. And then you would have something there. So yeah, I do like doing it on envelopes and all kinds of things. It makes it, well, very interactive, I suppose. I just think it's fun. It's just fun. And then that one can go on there. So that's our sideward ones done. Obviously we're going to decorate them, but I'm thinking I'll just get the flaps done first. So now I'm going to go for some width ones. So they're about the same. That's the same, yes. So let's get the measurer out, the ruler. So they're 5 inches across. So I've got this, so I might as well use this bit up first. So that's, I'll just do it under the line. I'd rather it be a bit smaller than bigger. And then I'm going to cut them again at 1 inch, because I think that was fine. Don't know if I'll get 4 out of this piece. I bet you I don't. And that would be too easy. So I'm just trying to straighten that up. I should have got the small trimmer out, really. Look at that one. So let me just straighten that up. But yeah, even the small trimmer's obviously difficult because they're just small pieces of paper. I think you can get a trimmer, can't you, even smaller than this? You must do, because some people do work with really small pieces of paper. So what did I want it? 5 inches high and 1 inch across. Make sure that's straight. Okay, that's our 4 pieces. So again, just fold them in half. So I'll have 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. Oh gosh, that is tough. I wonder if I'm folding it there. Yeah, that's a lot easier doing it that way. I don't think that's even in half, but it's fine. Let's just check. Yeah, that's fine. So this one's going to flip up, so it's going to go that way. So that sticks there, and then it will go upwards. Okay. Let me fold the rest of these. Yeah, I wish I'd got the scoreboard out. So yeah, get the scoreboard out, and you would score it at just ½ an inch, and it would be a lot easier just to crease. I've just moved the roller because I do think that the ring light was shining on the ruler. That's that. Oh, I'm gonna have finger ache after this. And that's that. I've still got that. Yeah. That's it. They do need a good burnishing. That's that. I hope I'm not off camera. I know there was one video. Well, there's probably more than one, but I know there was one a couple of months ago, and somebody did say that I was off screen the majority of it. It's so frustrating, especially when you realise yourself and you're halfway through. It's like, oh my goodness. And because like some of the stuff, especially if you're decorating, it's like, well, I've decorated it now. I can't then, you know, make whatever it was all over again and decorate it all over again. It would be just way too time consuming. So I think, yeah, I either have to decide, you know, just not to bother putting it up, or just put it up and hope for the best. Just hope for the best. Right, so that will go like that, and then that will glue that down, and that will go up like so. So I do this one at the top. So like, yeah, do have to think about it every time. So we'll pop that in there. Not hanging over, no. So that's that, and then we'll do 2 what's going to flip down. So I've got it the right way, yeah. Yeah. Just wipe that. So. Here, let me think about this. That's the top. So it goes like that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take much to confuse me. I think that's that one just a little bit too wide. Just a touch too wide. And it's not really even just to touch it, it's just a, that's it. So that's that one. And there's the last one, so be folded like that, so it would go like that, okay. Yeah, so glue that one down. And that's all the flaps done. Again, this one just wants a hair off it, and that's that's that done. Okay, so that's all those. Right, so I can see these have all got stamps on. That one hasn't, that one hasn't, and that one hasn't. So I'm going to start with those and put a stamp on. I could cover those, but I always just think, I mean, you could, because I do think it gives it just a bit of 3D interest. So, like that one. So yeah, I think I might just stick a stamp on them all. So that's that one. That can go there. Like so. That just wants a small one. Can go there. I think I might get my stamps out as well, and just put some more lines and things on. So I'll put one on here. Like so. I think I will put a red one on there because it's all red. See, I don't think that one goes because it had got like half a stamp already on it. That's okay. So that's that one. And that one. Right. That's a little bit too big for that. Oh, that fits nice. Oh, just got an itchy nose. That's that one. And then put that on the wrong way around. How funny. It's just a little bit too wide. Yeah, I shall have that one. Like so. So that's all the stamps on. Let me just stick some, well, I'm not going to stick, I like that one. So that's the stamps done. I'm going to pause and I'm just going to find my postage stamps out and get my black archival ink out, and we'll see what needs an extra stamp to it. So I'll see you in a tick. Okay, I've got my archival ink out. I've only got a, you know, just a cheapy set of these postage stamps. I think I just got them off eBay. Did take me a couple of searches to actually find them. Is that got a bird on, or is that a plane? Is it a bird or is it a plane? Superman. Oh, oh, it's a plane. Is it upside down? Is that back to front? That's back to front, isn't it? Yeah, you can tell they're a cheap set. Wow, I've obviously never used that one before. I can't believe that. So, that was back to, am I being silly? No, that one's okay. Yes, I think I'm being silly. I think I've got it upside down. So we'll go with that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll use this one. I'm just going to get a little stamping block thing. I think it just makes it a little bit easier. Right, let's make sure I've got it the right way. Yeah, okay. Whew, right, after that. So I'm just going to go where I think it just needs a bit extra. Okay, I'll just put a little bit there. I just really just want a couple of lines just to give it some freshness, really. Yeah, that was a bit much. Let's move it to that side. Like so. Oh, that's it. I was ready to do a stack full of them. So that is that. Let's just stamp that off. Oh, it's a pretty good stamp. Okay, so I don't need that again. I'm going to need the green. So I'll keep that out. That can go back in there. I'll keep the thingy out because I do want that. Right, so all I'm going to do now is just put a sticker on, and I'm going to use the vellum stickers because obviously then you can still see through them. So I just got a handful out and just see what looks best. Oh, I like that there. So let's hope that these just peel off nice. So yeah, I do like these washi tape stickers because yeah, you can't totally see underneath, but yeah, you can still kind of see. And I'm just gonna go over it lightly with my dobber just to so it blends in more. Like, really simple decoration. Let's have a look at this one. Maybe a little bit too big. That's nice. So I must put the Tim Holtz postage ones on my wish list, because yeah, I think I would like a nice set. So I have got his script stamp now. Oh, and I did send my old one to Sue at Scrappy Doo Sue. Sue's just starting up, so I hope she gets a little bit of use out of it, because yeah, like I say, I've had it for 3 years, but it's been a lovely little stamp, and I think it cost me about £2-3, but I hate throwing things away. It's like I have to have a reason, and just wanting something new isn't always a good enough reason. So yeah, so I used you as my excuse. Well, I've not seen Sue using one, so if I send it to her, then she can get some use out of it, and see if she likes, the look of script stamp on things, and yeah, then I can buy myself a new one. So yeah, totally used you there. So put that there. Ooh, that's a bit yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's a bit autumnal. Put those over there so I'm not keep pulling the same one out. I quite like that, but I'm not too sure. I like that on there. Or do I like this yellow one? No, I think I prefer that one. Anyway, let's just put one down. They're all beautiful, so they're all going to look beautiful. All I need to know is if they're too big or too small for the space. And that is, that is it. When I'm now, because I know that I like working with the botanicals and more green botanicals and things, I've gifted a lot of my things, or I've used them all. So the things that I'm using are all things that I will use. There's nothing that I don't like, so I don't have to think, do I like it or don't I like it. It's just, does it fit in that space? And sometimes it will be, does the colour go? Because not all the botanicals are green, totally green. Oh my goodness, I think that's going to be way too high. Right, come on. That's it. That's it. Let's put a little bit of ink on. So that's that one. I think just putting a stamp on it and a little bit of the postage stamps, and then putting the botanical on, I think it just totally changes them. Oh, I like that, but I would have liked something a bit red like that. And I think, now, like I've just got a handful out, you don't need to give yourself too many choices. It's like if somebody says to you, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to the cinema? Do you want to go swimming? Do you want to go for a meal? Do you want to go for a drive? And it's like, oh my goodness, like, I can't even think what I want to do. Like, I think it is very easy to become overwhelmed by too much choice. And I do work better with less choice. I wish that was the right kind of size, but it's not, and I can't even really cut it down. No, I'm not too keen on that. Is that the same? No, I did like that, but I do think it is a little bit too big. I don't know, I quite like it there. So I'm just going to cut the start down a little bit. that one. Yeah, I like that on there. I do think these washi stickers are a lot easier to peel than the more shiny ones. That's my kind of experience, but there is always an odd one that is, you know, just terrible. I'm just gonna snip that little bit off. Let me just bend it down and snip it. That's better. So that's that one, and this one, I quite like that, but I do like that. So let's see if this one's difficult. But yeah, I think because it's shiny both sides, your finger can't seem to get a grip on it. That's it. I think I've got it. Yeah. So that one wasn't too bad. Yeah. Oh, it's acting up because it's not too bad. Right, that's it. And yeah, most of these stickers, they are fine for you to quick pull them up and straighten them without ripping your stuff. So that's those. We don't need those anymore. I can pick that up. Right, so next, I think to me that's enough. No, it isn't. What I'm gonna do is, this was the very first thing that I got, antique linen, and it's very, very pale. I don't know if you can see through here, and I thought that'd be perfect for that's my newest Tim Holtz stencil for going across the top. So I'll just do it on one and see if it's worth doing it, or if it's too much, or if you can't see it at all. I mean, I do just want it subtle. I don't want it to be. Yeah, so you can see that. Oh, I love that. So I'm actually going to do all those. I'll do a couple and then I will pause and finish those off, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. And, well, when I say run out of time, I don't mean run out of time, because obviously I can film as long as my camera can either don't overheat or runs out of memory. But yeah, I don't think, you know, an hour's kind of the limit. I'm sure everybody will have turned off by then. So unless you've put it on and you've just gone to bed and then you just sleep through it, which I do every single night, which is really frustrating, because sometimes I do manage to watch one or two before I fall asleep, and then the following day I have to remember what I have watched, and then, you know, leave a comment or like it or something. So I have to then go back into my history and see what the first few ones that I'd watched the night before, and then leave a comment, and or like I say, sometimes I'll just leave a like if I've just seen it before I've dropped off, and then obviously delete it off me watch later list. So yeah, sometimes I fall asleep, you know, about 10 o'clock and wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's still playing because my watch list's that big. Right, I'm going to pause now and I shall just carry on. So that's all those done. I'm glad that I did that. So if you are pretty new, I would say antique linen is, well, that's the first colour I ever had. And I think when you first start, I think it's a good colour to start on. Or for people who don't really want a really, you know, dramatic edge. And it's actually perfect for a backing. You know, you don't want it to be forward. It looks more like it's in the paper. So yeah, I must start using it again for that. I just thought today I'm going to see if it's dried up, because I've not used it for a long time. And then I did think, I wonder what it looks like stenciled. So yeah, it's just giving me the right look. So I would say, again, if you are new, in the kind of brown tones, I would say it probably goes from the antique linen to the tea dye to the vintage photo. I would say that they, you know, probably like to the first of the darkness, and then obviously we've got the gathered twigs and the walnuts staying. So yeah, and there's, for me, there's a use for all these, and obviously now I've just found a good use for that one. So I do like those colours. I've not got any coloured ones. I've just got little momentous inks for colour ones, because I don't use colours very often. So for me it seems a bit daft having a load of big ink pads, just for, you know, well, stenciling really, because I don't really do around the edges in different colours. Although at Christmas I did do the blues and the greys round the edge. Right, so I've just got my washi tapes out. So where it folds, so this bit will be on your page. So I think, I wonder if I've got any wide enough to, no, that's wide-ish. What does this fold like? I think it folds okay. I was just thinking of just putting a little bit of decoration on there. Not that I dislike the craft at all, just to give it a bit of interest more than anything. Where's my cheapo scissors? I'm trying to use my cheap scissors for, you know, cutting sticky things, because I am contemplating having another pair of the middle size Tim Holtz scissors, but until I learn to stop using them for sticky stuff, I'm not buying any, because I will just ruin them. Right, so yeah, that folds fine. So I think that's the thickest that I've got. That ticket one's about as thick as that, but whatever. Right, so that's going to fold. Oh, I've done that wrong. Oh, what silly Billy. Did anybody notice that? Oh dear. Right, so what's going on that way? Oh, where? Did you notice? Was you shouting or was you laughing? Right, so it wants going. That's it. Yeah, okay. Looks like I've obviously stuck it on where I should have done. Just yeah, the wrong way. That is right, isn't it? Yeah. Why am I getting so confused with this one? So, yeah. It would go Like so, yeah, okay. Whew, that threw me for a minute. Right, let's just get some more glue down there. I've not done that on on any of the others. No. 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 It was just a one-off then. Okay. Oof. I was probably just chatting away at the time. Right, let's try this ticket one. I'm just going to cut it off so we can start at the beginning of a ticket. This one's just a cheap one, I think. Again, it was from eBay. No, I think it was from Amazon actually. Yeah, I'm not so keen on that one. Getting in a right pickle now. So yeah, I'm going to use the Tim Holtz one. So, come on Tanya, get the top lined up so you only have to cut one side. Oh, got there in the end. So that's going to be an up one, so I'll do that like so. Been using my washi tapes a lot more, not to use them up. I think I'm just actually, well, partly remembering to use them, and two, I'm kind of seeing the benefits of using them. And they're great just to jolly something up, or to just hide something, or not hide it but mask it. So yeah, I've kind of seen the purpose of them, whereas before I just thought, oh, they're just a decorative thing and that's it, but so much more. So yeah, I really do love the Tim Holtz ones. I'm going to say they're nice and sticky. It's not just because they're Tim Holtz ones. But I think it'd be quite fine if it was just because there was Tim Holtz ones. Because yeah, it's very good. Is our Timmy? And I do keep hearing whispers about it's not doing any more papers, or the papers that is done are getting discontinued. I can't quite work out which it is. So I've actually ordered 2 full 12x12s just in case. So whether it's just started a rumour to get everybody to rebuy it, I don't know. So who knows? It'd be a shame because, I mean, I don't know when he bought out Wallflower, but I mean, it's still very popular. I mean, I'm new to crafting, and you know, it's only like a year ago that I first used the Wallflower. So yeah, new people are still finding it. It's probably not as popular as it first was, but I'm sure it sells a lot better than some others. Right, I'm now going to just make sure that everything's fine on them. I don't know if to cut these down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. So I'm just gonna cut those down, and I just think it makes them just look a little bit neater. So that's that. Yeah, I like those. So that's that. Let's just check that one. That's fine. I'm just gonna corner of that off. So I'll go through all of these doing this and then I'm going to come back. I can't make my mind up if I'm going to do some stamping at the back, just something at the bottom, or if I'm going to put a die cut, because if you've watched any more of this series, I have been trying to use the die cuts that Violet's sent me, you know, all through last year. And yeah, I've just not stored them properly, so they're all getting tangled up, up with each other and stuff, so I'm trying to get them used up, so then when I have new ones, Violet packs them so lovely. She does them on cardboard and, you know, they're all laid apart from each other and stuff. But obviously at first I didn't want to keep them like that because I can't really say it took too much room up, because obviously they're still only small things, but it took less room up putting them in little folders, but that doesn't work. They do get all crumpled up. Anyway, I'm still talking. I never paused, did I? So I've got some of the die cuts out, so we'll see what we can get to fit. So yeah, as you can see, they're just all and obviously they only paper, so you know, they do rip. I think these might be a little bit tall actually. Yeah, they're all too tall. So I shall go with plan B and that's going to be a sticker stamp, no, inker stamp. Let me just put a little bit more glue down there. That's the one that I pulled up. That's it. Right, let's make sure we've got them the right way. So I'm going to use my lovely leaf stamps. These are from Etsy, not Etsy, sorry, Amazon. I don't know if that might be a little bit big. It takes a lot of the writing space. Yeah, these are all my favourites. Very, very good stamps. They've got a lovely impression on them. So I think I'll go something like that. So yeah, beautiful impression. So I think, oh, I don't, oh, just go there. Just go there. It's just a lot easier. So that's that one. Right, so I'm just going to carry on doing these. If you're still here, then you can leave if you want. I don't mind. Yeah, but all I'm going to do is just stamp these, and then I shall tidy my desk up and while they dry, and then get them away. And today I need to get some chores done, so this is the only time that I'm coming in the craft room today. But I feel quite good because I've got eight things made, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 8. So that's not too bad. It's better than not getting anything done. I think obviously the way I've positioned this sleeve, it is best in this corner. So that goes up. So I'm still going to put it down there, whatever. Right, So that's that. So I think they've turned out really, really well. I say they've just made them from, let's just get a plain one back out. I don't know where I've put them. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just from something really plain to, you know, something with just a bit more interest. You know, I know they're not wow, fabulous, but you know, they're definitely more usable than just plain. So yeah, really lovely kit from Susan Taylor Brown, and like I say, you get a stack. So every time I want a postcard, I've now got them clipped up, and I'm good to go. So I think I will be doing some little notebooks, and I'm going to be doing some little pockets with them. So there's all sorts that you can do with them. So yeah, I'm glad I've started this basket up, because before I had them all in, you know, with my cut tags from kits what don't need anything on them. And some of them have just been in there over a year, because when I go in there to pick something to put in a pocket, it's like, oh, I can't be bothered to now decorate. I like to get all my decorating done first. I suppose it depends, you know, what way you work. But yeah, if I haven't got something already decorated, I'm not going to stop mid-project to make something. So then I will just put something in plain, which you don't really feel satisfied about, do you? It's like, so yeah, this series will obviously be ongoing, because yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get to the end of my plain bases unless I stop printing and stop collaging and or making, you know, bases with book pages or music pages. We've got all sorts of different plain bases which need decorating. So I think I might do a few things for the blues another time. So hopefully these have all dried. Yeah. So these can now go in my tub of made things, and they're gonna go in this tub. So this is how much we've made so far, and this is either through the Roxy Creation Challenge or the DD Farrago Challenge or the Botanical series. So I have got lots of things. I just haven't got the time at the minute to be making any big botanical projects. So I'll put those with the other postcards. So yeah, I'm gonna have lots and lots to play with. So that's me for today. I'm gonna go and get on with my chores now. Bye for now.